Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. So in our last episode we won the crusade for Baluchistan, so we have a new vassal king over here. Which is fine. He was previously the Duke of the Duchy that we had conquered of our own initiative over here, but now we have the additional duchy as well, minus this county which is supposed to be in Baluchistan, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. I don't think we particularly need it. I guess the king here has cause to conquer this from the Seljuks if he wants to, but I am not going to do it. I do want to continue our conquests in an easterly direction though, and we definitely no longer have a truce with the ruler over here because she died. So we will be able to do that. The problem, of course, being that we will have to fight probably the entire defensive pact against us, all of the Christian nations and everyone else. So we may not do that immediately. We have, let's see, 83% threat. We picked up only 37% for our latest conquest, and of course we didn't get any for winning the crusade because that wasn't our war. We do have some other stuff that we should deal with though. I noticed, I think last episode or the previous one, that some land had passed from our realm into the Aztec Empire somehow. And we've also lost an additional 2 counties that have become independent over here by means which I don't fully understand, but our vassal king of Galicia is in the process of conquering the county of Desmond at least, so that's good. We'll be able to conquer back Ossory quite quickly, and we've also lost another county over here to Denmark somehow, which I think we can also conquer back pretty easily because they aren't in any defensive pact against us. So let's see, with Galicia in the process of conquering Desmond, we should be able to declare war and take Ossory, and that will be that taken care of. We'll declare simultaneously for Denmark. The problem, of course, with getting this back from the Aztecs is that they are in the pact against us, I believe, yes. So to fight them, we'd have to fight everybody. But we might do that. I mean, what I might just do is declare simultaneously for... I guess we'll only be able to take one of these counties at a time, but declare for one of those and for our next conquest over here at the same time, and then we're fighting the same number of people as we would be anyway. Let's go ahead and do this county and this county first, though. Get that taken care of quickly. In fact, actually, before we do that, I think I'm going to pass the law that stops land passing out of our realm through inheritance, which I probably should have done previously. It would have prevented this whole thing from happening. We've got a couple of loyalists on the council, so that should be easy enough. We'll bribe... I think one other person is enough. Let's see what we can do here. Our wife, for example. Surely we shouldn't have to buy a favor from our wife. 400. Probably there's somebody cheaper, but I'm just going to buy it from her for convenience. We are definitely not short of money. We've returned to our court after our latest hunt for the Great White Stag. Okay, let's call in this immediately. And get this vote passed. So 3 supporters plus us, which should give us the casting vote. Oh, I think that was our claimant to Norway that just died. Okay. Well, I guess that's unfortunate, but I think we have enough stuff to do that not being able to conquer Norway isn't a big deal. Okay, so with that passed, we should be able to just go ahead and declare the 2 wars that we want to declare. So we're going to take Ossory. So our vassal is taking Desmond. Oh, he's in the pact apparently. I guess that was the message that I dismissed without reading just there. Well, in that case, maybe we'll just go ahead and declare all of our wars simultaneously and hope we can fight that many people at the same time. I think we probably will be able to. Yeah, let's just take a quick survey of who exactly we're going to be fighting. Okay, so it's pretty much everybody, including the Mongols. Norway, Pomerania, France, the Aztecs, who of course are not the power they used to be. 20,000 from them. What I'm probably going to do is mostly focus on taking our war goals and then maybe assaulting holdings to get stuff over with quickly before our enemies can really marshal their forces. We should be able to get some wars done without having to deal with too much from the defensive pact. Maybe I'll wait until we have this army in a better position. We'll move it down here before we declare anything. This is our just retinue and holy orders, I think, so this won't prevent us from declaring any wars. We have no levies raised. Our granddaughter needs a childhood focus. She's not particularly great at anything. Let's go for stewardship, I think, for her. And let's raise some boats as well. 73 is not going to be enough from you. That's going to be plenty. Young Rose has finished her education and has not done particularly well, but that's fine. Alright, so if we're going to be assaulting holdings, how many are we going to need? More than we have currently raised, okay. Be able to raise 500 from you. Another 1,000 here. Alright, I might want to transport my other retinue down. It's going to take a long time, though. We might have enough just with Jerusalem's levy and everyone else from this general area. It was like 25,000, 23,000. Lower in the lower holdings, though. I'll assume that we can get enough from levies in the general area. We'll just wait till these guys are in position. Well, that's one person that we probably won't have to fight. It looks like the revolt in this empire, Deccan Empire, is over that they were previously fighting, though. Let's disband these boats, since we might need them to transport levies. And yeah, we just had a county converted, so we should move our chaplain. To there, we'll do just fine. Okay. Let's actually declare some wars instead of just talking about it. We're going to take Ossory. We're going to end up fighting everybody. Oh, I just realized the council is not going to be in favor of declaring multiple wars, are they? Well, we have... Oh no, we have 3 loyalists and 1 person returning a favor, so we should actually be able to declare as many wars as we want. Great. Let's assume that we can. We could hold off declaring on Denmark since they're not in the defensive pact against us. But they will be, so I don't think there's much point in waiting. Oh. I went to the wrong person there. Oh, we're already at war with them, of course. They get called in immediately. We don't get any leeway to declare additional wars. Means, of course, we're already at war with you and everybody. Alright, well, we can still sort of broadly execute the same plan by just sieging this down quickly before any of the faction members come into play, and then just declaring the next war quite quickly afterwards. There should be plenty of troops to do that. So we'll just focus on the holdings of our primary defender here. Another prisoner, I guess, getting educated. Can get a ransom for this one though, so that's good. Yeah, I guess I should have remembered that... Oh, this is like 33,000. I should have remembered that the Pact members get called in immediately and we don't get a chance to declare multiple wars, but I'll remember in the future. So let's see, how are we going to get enough troops over here quickly? I guess we'll bring England's armies and Wales. Alright, this should be more than enough, I think. Our granddaughter Aileen needs a childhood education. She's good at learning, but that's not too useful, so maybe we'll go for etiquette. Alright, so if we need 33,000, we have 35. I think we have more troops on the way, but we don't necessarily need to wait for them. Just get in there and start assaulting. We can invest in technology. So noble customs is probably good. Not concerned about legalism, and majesty is also probably the other one that we want. We'll go for noble customs. Let's not take attrition before we start the assault. And wait for the autosave. I guess we could probably take the opportunity to destroy the army from Ossory if we wanted to, but I don't think that's really necessary. So we're up to 67% having sieged that whole county. I guess we'll head down and siege this one too, since we should be able to get the victory pretty quickly here. Probably going to take some attrition. Actually didn't. 79%. And he's already offering us peace. We will accept. So we have supposed title loss on succession, which I don't think we will actually have. Apparently we own this title, or own this county now. We're just going to grant it to whoever owns Ireland? Who has the Kingdom of Ireland? It's our King of Portugal. Congratulations. Alright, so he is in the process of conquering Desmond still, I assume? Yes, okay. So we have to disband our levies, but we should be able to just go ahead and basically repeat this for every other piece of land that we want to take. So we'll take, first of all, we can press a claim on Cornwall, the entire duchy, which I'm not sure will get us this county, but I think it will, as a bishopric, which is actually fine. Sure, we'll go for that. Let's just raise our entire domain levy for a start, and can we raise Portugal somewhere more convenient? I guess we can. if I press the right button. And let's get England over here, how about? I guess we don't really need these boats for now. Interestingly, I don't think Denmark has joined any defensive pact yet, so I guess we could have declared on them simultaneously, but maybe we'll do that next time. Our granddaughter needs a education focus. Idolizer, affectionate, and willful. I guess the only good thing is learning then, which I suppose is fine. Alright, so we have 30,000 troops raised. We actually don't need even close to that many to assault this. Just get in there quickly. Let's put some leaders in charge, why not? May as well put Roderick in charge, just in case he dies. Oh, I guess we didn't actually need to fight a battle. Alright, now we need some reinforcements in here. Your Marshal, Kenna Dunbar, has put forward a plan for experimentation with new military technology inspired by a supposedly brilliant inventor and engineer that she has recently befriended. All that is needed is a little funding. Well, we're not short of funding, though we are slightly losing money. But we can spare 30 gold. Alright, 44%. %, and that's our whole county sieged here. Let's go fight this army from Cornwall, which I don't think will get us any war score. We've been defeated in a siege down there, which I'm not too concerned about because we're going to start to get ticking war score. Being defeated in another siege over here. I am kind of surprised they got so many troops together so quickly, though now that I think about it, they probably had them raised already from the previous war and hadn't disbanded them. Which is why? Okay. Well, let's raise enough boats to transport these troops around and we'll go siege Cornwall. We might actually lose this war because of these unexpectedly large and punctual armies of a new king of Poland. Alright, well we'll keep to the plan. We'll head to Cornwall immediately. We'll keep an eye on our target county so that we don't lose any ticking war score. Wait, is this the county that we declared for, or did we declare for Cornwall? Oh, it's the claim on the whole duchy, of course. Another prisoner getting educated. Alright, so we're not actually getting ticking war score yet. We're going to need this county, which is fine. The Armoured Chariot. You received a report from the outcome of the military experiments that your marshal asked you to sponsor. Apparently a large steel-plated chariot was constructed, propelled by 10 men, pulling it forward, directed by a commander peering out from a revolving turret mounted on top. This vehicle also had several ballistas firing through arrow slits. Though ending up being too slow and expensive for actual wartime employment, it still provided some valuable lessons. Okay. I think we had this event before. And I was disappointed that time as well that we didn't actually get any tanks, but that's okay. Have a new King of Baluchistan. who is offering us a marriage with a kinswoman of ours. I guess we'll accept. Okay, so we should now be getting ticking war score. And we're up to 60% as well. Let's go and fight this army before they manage to siege something. We lost another siege in Winchester. We've inherited the Duchy of Concana back from our Duke down there, okay. Well, let's go ahead and grant it to somebody else. Did he just have all the land? Well, we'll just go ahead and re-grant it. Not imprisoned to someone of any marital status. Not already a ruler. And not of a great house. Well, let's see. Are you... You are married. You have no children, and you're not going to have any. Alright, if we grant it to you, we shouldn't inherit it back. You have at least one young heir. Alright, congratulations. Alright, excellent. We have a peace offer from the Aztecs who surrender. At 55% surprisingly, but I'm certainly not complaining. This means that the kind of siege stuff down quickly and get a quick concession strategy I think is likely to continue working if we can keep doing that effectively, so that's good. It's going to be more difficult to execute further down in this direction though, because it's going to take us a much longer time to transport a reasonable number of troops over. We might have to use mercenaries or something, but we can certainly do that. But yes, for now we accept this. And didn't gain the counties. Just gained the title, alright. Well, that's not what I expected to happen, but that's okay, I guess. We'll be able to get them back some other point, I suppose. We do have to disband our levies. We can go ahead and get the Danish county now if we want to, or we can turn our attention to our further conquest down here, which I think is what we're going to do. I'm going to transport my remaining retinue down and maybe some more holy orders or mercenaries. But we're just about out of time for this episode, so we'll leave that for the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.